Hey guys, it's Aman, and we have left Portugal. We are in Bangkok, Thailand right now, and we are trying to answer a big question. Should we move to Thailand? Should we start the next phase of our journey when Sanoa and Malia are off to college and Christina and I truly have location independence? Should we live in Thailand and Portugal, spend 6 months here, spend 6 months there? This is a question that we're trying to answer on this trip. Because if you've been keeping up with our journey, if you've been following us from the beginning, you should know that Thailand was actually one of the locations that we considered retiring early to, but in the end chose Portugal. And so on today's video, as I walk around Bangkok, as I walk around the neighborhood that we're in, I want to talk to you guys about some of the reasons why we're considering moving to Thailand. So the first reason has to be the people of Thailand. If you've ever been to Thailand, one of the things that you've probably experienced are the smiles here, the warmth of the people, the welcomeness, the energy, just the overall positive attitude that Thai folks give off. It's really hard to explain if you've never been here. But one of the sayings about Thailand is that Thailand is known as the land of smiles. And it really is a place that you can walk around all day and feel this positive energy from the people. So that for us has been the most exceptional thing that we have experienced since coming back. And every time that we've come here, it's just that positive warmth energy. The next reason is the cost of living. Now, I'm sure it's no mystery that Thailand is a very affordable place to live. Your money can go a very long way. And so you can come here and you can live very comfortably in a city like Bangkok from anywhere from $1,000 to $2,500 a month. From what we've seen, from the budgets that we've developed, from the people that we've talked to that live here, they are living very, very comfortably on those types of budgets. And I'll give you an example of what I mean. Let's use our cell phones, for example. Each one of us got a cell phone for a month. We got a plan. Our plans for each phone was about $7 for 30 days for the month. $7 for your cell phone plan that includes unlimited data, unlimited talk time, all the stuff, all the texts, everything for $7 US. I mean, it's things like this. There are so many other examples of affordability, from apartments that are $400, $500, luxury apartments that are $1,000. I mean, it's amazing what you can get for your dollar here in Thailand. And so this affordability brings me to the next reason, and it's housing. In Bangkok, for example, a major city that has so much going on, you can find a rental, you can buy for amazing prices. And it's not just that things are affordable, but it's also that there are a lot more choices of housing here. I mean, you can choose to stay in a luxury high-rise in Bangkok, or some sort of villa in Phuket or Koh Samui or on one of the islands. Your choices are truly endless, and at various ranges with various amenities, state-of-the-art, old, more traditional. The thing is, you have choice here, and you have housing choice that is affordable. And you can't say that about a lot of places in the world, but you can definitely say that about Bangkok and Thailand. The next thing has to be the leisure and activities that you can get involved in here. I mean, you can spend your day at the pool, relaxing in the sun, or you can go to a club or do an event. You know, because Bangkok in particular is a major city, a lot of things happen here, and so there's always something you can get involved in. Okay, the next big thing has to be healthcare. Now, you know, the healthcare in Portugal is amazing. And so if we're gonna choose another location to live in, we have to have access to the same quality of healthcare that we're accustomed to that we have in Portugal. Now, I haven't been to the hospital as many times here as I have been in Portugal for exams, but I have spoken to a lot of people that have been living here, that have visited the hospitals, and from what I've heard, these hospitals are like valet services. You go into them, the facilities are state of the art. People are literally waiting on you hand and foot like you're at a resort, but this is a hospital. I mean, imagine that. Imagine going to a hospital and having people treat you like you are being serviced at a resort. I can't even begin to fathom that. That's the case here in Thailand and in Bangkok. When you go to a hospital, you go to the private hospitals, you pay a premium to go to these hospitals, which really isn't that expensive, relatively speaking, and you get tremendous service. We had a friend that just recently went to a chiropractor here, and he said he had 4 professionals working on him at one time, trying to figure out what his issues were with his rehabilitation, and he just was like, the service was outstanding. And you hear that all the time. And so that is really appealing to Christina and I, especially as we get up in age and it's more important to stay on top of our health, to be in countries that provide stellar health care. The next thing is education. Now, Sanoa and Malia, they're out of school, and it's not as much of a factor for us. But the resources that are here, the schools that are available, the international schools, the education for your children, and even for us as adults, is also stellar. Christina and I can do continuous education in so many areas. We can do language schools, we can do physical education, we can do intellectual stuff to, in areas that interest us, because we have the time and leisure to dig deeper into those areas. There are so many universities here, so many programs that we could participate in. Thailand was one of the first countries that I visited when I was a young adult. In fact, I studied abroad here, and I studied at Thammasat University, not too far from where we're at here. And Thammasat had amazing facilities, a lot of educational resources. And so that says a lot about Bangkok and about Thailand, and is so appealing to us. The next thing is food. Now, we love to eat. We love to go to nice restaurants. We love nice cocktails. And this is some of the best food in the world. In fact, today we took a cooking class where we learned to cook 4 different Thai dishes. We went as a family. The food was amazing. And you just get ingredients here that you can't get anywhere else in the world. The ingredients are so healthy. They're so wholesome. They're so just nourishing. My next point, what was I going to talk about? Transportation. I was going to talk about transportation being such an amazing thing here in Thailand and in Bangkok. Because of where Thailand is situated in the world, we have international transportation that is really great. My father lives in Tokyo, so going from Thailand to Tokyo is a lot easier than going from Portugal to Tokyo, so I should be able to see my dad a lot more. But just travel within the Asian region, Southeast Asian region, is really affordable, it's cheap. They have low-cost airlines that you can just hop on for less than $100. You could be in another part of Southeast Asia, for a couple hundred more, $400 or $500 more. You can be in Tokyo. I could be visiting my dad. And then there's local transportation, the trains, the buses, the ferries, all of these things, very affordable, very accessible, especially when you live in a big city like Bangkok. And you have things here like Uber or Lyft. Grab is the equivalent here. But just getting around is just easy, accessible, and affordable. The next reason is safety. Now, we have grown accustomed to living in very safe places like Japan, like Portugal. And Thailand is up there as one of the safest countries to live in. And you can feel that. You can feel the sense of security as you walk around the city. In a city like Bangkok too, especially, there's this chaos that is taking place. But at no time do you feel like you're being threatened at any point, like someone is going to rob you, like you're going to be attacked. You don't have that feeling in a lot of places, in particular, like the U.S., for example. And unfortunately, there aren't many places in the world where you have peace of mind. And Portugal is one of those places for us. Japan and Thailand is also one of those places for us. And that is so priceless to us. The next thing is community. Now, one of the things that we cherish is the strong community that we have been able to build in Portugal. If you've seen if you've been to our meetups in Portugal, if you follow us on Instagram, if you've seen a lot of our YouTube videos, you'll see that we have so many friends that we have in Portugal. And what's interesting is that there is a growing community here in Bangkok of people that we have already connected with. In fact, one of our really good friends, one of our best friends, actually lives here in Bangkok. He lives not too far from us right now, and he has shown us around the city. He has helped set up several things for us here already, and just talking to him, it feels like we could have that same type of community here in Bangkok. So many people live in this city. So many people come to this city. So I don't think there will ever be a point where we feel lonely, like we can't connect with people. That's something that's really important to us, especially as FIRE people, as early retirees. We have this amount of time on our hands, and we love to spend that free time with people that inspire us, that give us energy. And so being in a place where we don't feel isolated is important. We want to be around people that we can connect with. And so those are just some of the things that we have been considering. We are very fortunate. Because of our financial independence, we have choice. And this is why we are huge proponents of people pursuing this ultimate goal, because it leads to things like this. It leads to your ability to have ultimate freedom, to be able to make decisions however you want to. One day you could say, hey, I'm living here. The next day you could say, you know what, I want to go all the way across the world and I want to spend some time there. That's the type of freedom that financial independence gives you. And that's why we share our journey with you, to inspire you to also take this type of action. And so we're going to be in Thailand for a lot longer. We're going to be we're going to be here for almost a month. And if you guys want to keep up with us, follow us, make sure to follow us on Instagram. But also, if you want us to address your questions or do videos on life here in Bangkok and life here in Thailand, leave those requests in the comments below, and we'll try to do a video. If you want us to go on a home tour, if you want us to look into healthcare, into schools, let us know while we're here, because we have connections here. We can get those questions answered, and we can do a video about it. And so if you guys have liked this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and join the journey.